What's up, YouTube? We're gonna watch the trailer one time all the way through, no pausing, I promise. Then we're gonna pause it a bunch and analyze a bunch of stuff and talk to chat and discuss. Let's commence. +17. Oh my god.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning.
Who is that? What is that?
The seduction and the betrayal. An affair from which gold arose.
Oh, what is going on?
And so too was Shadow born. What followed was a war unseen.
I have no idea what anybody just said. A war?
One that could never be put to song.
Who is that?
Without grace or honor.
Fire snakes? Fire snakes?
The tyranny of Messmer's flame.
Who is that? There's that thing! There's that thing!
And so kindly Miquella would abandon everything.
So those are new sights of grace, I bet. I bet those are the new sights of grace.
His golden flesh. His blinding strength. Even his fate.
Saint Trina?
But we are not deterred.
That is so cool. Look at that. That's us. That's Tarnished.
We choose to follow.
Squad? My squad?
Will you walk with us?
Yeah, walk with you, bitch! I need to listen again for the music. It's so soon. Ah! Okay, I have no idea what anybody said, so we're gonna turn the captions on and go again.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning.
The beginning. So this is so interesting. Like,
The
is this
seduction.
marika?
And the betrayal.
This is so gross, dude. I mean, this is also literally vagine. I think it's the cocoon at Moog's. Maybe that's why the hand is... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. So this is the inside of the cocoon. Wait.
Miquella the Kind spoke of the beginning.
And taking... So like out here on the other side is like where we fight Moog. And this is Miquella taking the hand back in. I could see that, but the bracelet seems like a red herring. This doesn't look like what's on the outside of the cocoon. However, we know that the this land of shadow is very twisted and different, so that could be a thing. This is the birth of the Golden Order, and those are the threads of the first rune. The threads, when I saw this the first time, these threads look very...
And the betrayal.
At first I was reminded of like pest threads, like the incantation. They're holding up those threads at the end like a rune arc. That looks like Marika moment and Wall of Fleshy People is giving me Crucible vibes. Yeah. I mean, they literally say in the beginning. I think this could be like Birth of the Demigods. Pre-Golden Order. Like, gold hair could be Marika, could be miquella, though.
An affair from which
gold arose. So let's read that again.
Miquella the kind.
Miquella kind spoke of the beginning. Okay, so it's not even just like we're going to show you Miquella. We're showing you what Miquella is talking about.
And spoke.
And Miquella is talking about the beginning.
Beginning.
This is so like. This looks like a birth, guys. Like, there's blood and they're taking something out of it. This is a birth.
The seduction and the betrayal.
The beginning, there was seduction and betrayal. And all of that.
An affair from which gold
is what made gold arise. Okay. So that's how, I think. Doesn't Marika wear jewelry like this? And yeah, for sure, rune arc, absolutely, without a doubt. I think that this is how they forged the great runes, right? My question is like, what is she pulling these out of? Marika like weaved together the runes, so cool. It is really fucking cool. I think it's the Glowmide Queen she takes the thread out of. Just go, oh. Like this looks like Volcano Manor situation, right? So gold was born, as was shadow, two sides of the same coin. And I mean, think about it. When you fight, after you kill Tanith at like Rykard's corpse, the Crucible Knight comes and fights you. Like there's a lot of Crucible stuff going on at Volcano Manor like this. And look how this is golden, and then on like the outsides, it's like very shadowy and dark. She's using the Crucible to create the Erdtree. Yeah, I mean, making the Erdtree, making the runes. Maybe the Erdtree makes more sense. Because aren't some of the runes like from outer gods?
What followed was a war unseen.
So, okay. So when she decided we're not doing any more of this primordial crucible stuff, we're going to start the Golden Order. We're going to do the Erdtree. We're going to make some runes. There was a war.
One that could never be put to song.
I don't recognize these clothes. One that could never be put to song, which kind of makes it seem like it's something that's like forgotten to history. My tinfoil hat theory is that Messmer is Miquella's shadow. I had a similar thought when I saw the first trailer. I still think that Messmer is maybe the missing sibling, but if that's true, like this timeline is kind of funky. But I guess it depends when everyone was born to begin with. He looks like a demigod sibling though. Is this water, guys? Is this water back here?
The tyranny of...
Now who is this? I keep expecting to like find a way to connect this back to Moog and like Formless Mother and Bloodflame and stuff, but I don't know. There he goes, impaling once again. This is so cool. This is so cool, dude. Fuck. Look at these guys. These guys. And he's like, that's right. I impaled. Impale me. What? I wonder what city this is. Guys, I'm even more confused about the timeline now. So I guess, okay, Marika from the Primordial Crucible, she's like, I'll take that. Makes the Erdtree. But at the same time, Shadow is created. So like Lands Between is created where we are, where we know. But also like this world is created, maybe? Do you guys think that tracks? And in this world that's created is where Messmer's like, I'm about to fuck shit up. I guess we know who impaled the trolls in the mountaintops. Well, that was Deathblight. Right? Like, I don't know if I agree with that. Golden sap is the shape of Marika crucified. Hi, Dr. D! What is up, Raiders? Hi, Pearl Monster. Hi, Buchanan. Y'all, please follow my friend, Dr. D. Legend. The gold sap is the shape of Marika crucified. Okay. This is? Oh, like this. We discussed Marika grabbing those threads from the Godskinnacy. Godskinnacy? So what is this? I mean, it's definitely vagine. It does look like Godskin, doesn't it? And like, what's this? And don't say the clitoris. Glowmide Queen was in charge of the Godskin. I don't remember. Was she? Guys, I don't remember enough about the Glowmide Queen. Can we go over that really quick?
Who is the Glowmide Queen? If you're like me, this is a question you never asked through your entire first playthrough. I had never heard any dialogue, read any item descriptions, or held the attention span required to even notice. The source.
She was the leader of the Godskins. Oh. The speculation was that Melina was connected to her somehow. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. People were saying that she was the Glowmide Queen. Is her scar ever explained?
To be the Glowmide Queen.
Me? I'm such.
There's so much one-eyed, because the one-eyed scar thing here makes me think of the image that FromSoft just released of like with the hair coming out of the one eye. Because this too is like, I mean, like this is like fallopian tube, uterus. You know, the way that this posture is, it does look weird. Like, I definitely think there's more to this image, but you can also kind of see like a weird scar. I don't know. That makes me think it's Godwin. Their foot's out. And yeah, the omen horns are a whole other thing. Like omen, like it's very crucible-y. Like maybe this is some kind of primordial crucible mother. I don't know. They did start killing omens after the Erdtree, I believe. I don't think they were always prejudiced against them. Maybe what we'll learn in Shadow of the Erdtree is like why they became prejudiced against the omen. The life from the primordial crucible was chaotic and blends together different species, blurring the lines between all forms of life. Yeah. Which is why I hesitate that this is Godwin, but I also agree that it looks like Godwin. Maybe Godwin just fell in the primordial crucible juice. Features of the crucible were considered divine originally. I think Marika purged all things divine before the Golden Order to change the narrative. That's true. I forgot about the whole Godskin thing with the Glowmide Queen. That seems more significant now to me. And this could be, yeah, Marika being like, hello, may I take some of your threads of life?
The seduction and the betrayal.
This is such a weird image. Foot shot.
An affair from which gold arose.
This shot is so cool! It's so cool. The stark difference of like the shadow and the gold is so... This is like a Renaissance painting, dude.
And so too was Shadow born.
And like, look at like gold up top, shadow down below, as above, so below. Has anybody like found these armor sets, or maybe these are new? And like, is this a little symbol? Are these Messmer's knights? I mean, they've got the right tools for impaling.
One that could never be put to song.
These have to be Messmer's knights. Looks like a little plate for snacks. Delicious. You think it's another Godskin on the stairs? Looks like an apostle. Maybe. I won't say no. Impaled figure looks like it has horns. Like this? I don't know, y'all. What I will say is this figure is very ambiguous, and I think they're purposefully keeping it ambiguous. It either means nothing or it means a lot. The gold accents on the cloak are interesting to me because doesn't Moog have accents on the cloak like this? I don't think this being looks big enough to be Moog. Like, what if Moog succeeded in the dynasty, but it just lives in the land of shadow? Oh, it could be a sanguine noble. That makes more sense. And it makes sense considering their duty. These guys move on the stairs like the Like the elves when they come to fight at Helm's Deep in the Two Towers. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Purge without grace or honor.
I thought these were fire snakes, but I think they might just be like fire incantations zooming around. I was really hyper analyzing stuff in this scene, and I don't think I can pick out anything other than like there's like hands. These look like hands. This could be anybody. Yes, Dr. D, I said that before you rated. When we were trying to figure out like where it was, I was like, this is water. Dude, are they ever going to explain this cloud? Maybe Shadow Realm City is in the cloud, but not really because it's kind of in a different... You think that's where the Shadowlands are? I mean, that would explain ocean encircled by the 6 divine towers. True. And what is this person holding?
Flame.
Are they holding a war banner? Or is something small in their hands right there? So this is like a messmer battle thing, maybe? Or no, it's attacking messmer. So this... Okay, so this thing, guys, hear me out. So this thing, when we saw it in the other trailer and looked at it closely, it has omen horns, it has all these features that make it look crucible-y, right? And it's attacking messmer here. Which means that like messmer and the crucible are at odds. So I think when we were talking about messmer like wanting to purge the crucible stuff, that tracks. That is like an important, I think this is important. Whoa. This could be the Glowmide Queen. Now I'm really thinking that's what that is. And you know, if it is Melina, whether or not that's the truth, she does say how she was burned. Maybe she was burned not by like Malakath or somebody, but in this war. This part of the song sounds like another song in Elden Ring, but what one is it? It's not Moog's, is it? It's not, but is it? I don't think it's this one either. Do you think it's the Godskin music I'm thinking of? This chorus here. Chills. So then that. I still don't know if that's exactly what I'm thinking of.
And so kindly miquella would abandon everything.
There's so much to look at. Like this. These have to be new sites of grace, right? Because it seems like grace isn't a thing here at all.
His golden flesh. His blinding strength. Even
his fate. So he ends up as Saint Trina. The Erdtree comes from the primordial crucible, and later the Elden Beast is sent by an outer god to impose order, creating the Golden Order. Is this war establishing the Golden Order? That could be. And that's why Messmer is like killing the crucible and the primordial stuff. This is like one of the coolest shots ever. This is so detailed and cool. I wonder if these are like some of the NPCs that we see, or that they like talk about who's following us into the portal or whatever. You know what I mean? Sacrificing his fate as an Empyrean and become Saint Trina could be cool. That's interesting. Do others sacrifice their Empyreanness when they have their alter ego though? Wasn't Ronnie going to be an Empyrean? I thought she was. And then cast her body away. Isn't the music the same as Elden Beast when Marika forms the Golden Order at the beginning? Yes, it was Elden Beast music in the beginning, which kind of makes me think you guys are onto something about it being. I think you're right, you guys. Here's what I think. Marika gets the threads to make the Golden Order. and maybe like put together the runes that make up the Elden Ring, because somehow the greater will has allowed her to do this. I don't know how or why. And then the fact that the Elden Beast music is playing makes me think that even more. Because this is Elden Beast music.
The seduction and the betrayal.
Which is one of my favorite themes in the whole game.
An affair from which gold arose. And so too was Shadow born.
Yeah, which then makes sense. She makes the Golden Order from the Crucible. Then there was war. And Messmer is like, fuck you guys, we're making the Golden Order. You're Omen, you're not divine anymore. Only the Golden Order is divine. And that's kind of why, I mean, what does he say to her in that first trailer? Mother, was thou lordship truly sanctioned in the most... What does that mean again? It means like, would you really trust this guy? That's what I got. And who is he talking about? Is he talking about miquella? Or us? Yeah, he's talking about us. Yeah, you really want to vouch for this fool. Okay. Yeah, so maybe I stand by my analysis here, which we've crafted together while watching this many times, is that the greater will probably let her do this with the threads and like make the Golden Order, make the Elden Ring, maybe help make the Elden Ring, which again, Elden Beast music, like Elden Beast was sent directly by the greater will. Maybe Messmer is related to Marika in a more fraternal way versus being her child. Yeah. Imagine the final bosses of Messmer Marika duo fight. I would shit. I want to fight Marika so bad. I've said that since the beginning. So maybe they're siblings. Maybe Marika and Messmer are siblings. And if that's the case, when Messmer says, "Mother, would you really trust this person?" Maybe he's talking to Glowmide Queen. And if Glowmide Queen is Melina, they clearly put our trust in us. Melina is like, you are going to be Elden Lord, and I'm going to make sure of it. So Messmer is like, why do you trust this person? Why do you want them to be Elden Lord? That checks out. Maybe Messmer was passed over for Marika. That could totally be.
A purge without grace.
Without grace. I didn't even think twice about this. But grace.
And so kindly miquella would abandon everything.
Miquella would abandon everything. What does that mean? Their goldenness? Being a god? Yeah.
His golden flesh.
Yeah.
His blinding strength.
And why? Because of Messmer? Why? What like...
But we are not deterred.
We are not deterred. Squad up. This part of the music is so good.
We choose to follow.
We're following miquella. We're following miquella, who sacrificed his godhood to stop Messmer, to punish Messmer.
Will you walk with us?
Join us. I can't wait to find out if Miquella is actually kind or not. Seems like it's all maybe possible he is really good, but they also portray him as a sinister in the first trailer. Yeah. If they just make him be all good and golden and happy, I'll be disappointed. But the fact that he sacrifices his goldenness makes me think like that's also why he gets evil. I hope they make Miquella a little bastard. I think I'll be disappointed if they don't. I think Miquella went to the Shadowlands to learn about his mom and the forging of the Elden or of the Erdtree because he himself wanted to create an Erdtree. That's right. With the Hallig tree, we saw him do a lot of that. I think he conceals himself in the Shadowlands as Saint Trina so Messmer doesn't detect his grace. Just go. I think that tracks really. I think that's great. I guess I agree. Should we watch it one more time? I'll probably notice something else and pause it. Another dozen times or so. Yes, intersect. He helped write the premise for the game.
The kind spoke of the beginning. The seduction and the betrayal.
Seduction. Here we go again. I knew I was going to pause it. Seduction could be like the greater will seduces Marika to betray the primordial crucible and make the Golden Order. Dr. D, same.
An affair from which
the birth and motherly image feels very Miyazaki, 100%. 100%. Very Bloodborne.
gold arose.
I think she was seduced by the Elden Beast or its concept. Yes, I agree.
And so too was Shadow.
I thought the
born.
same, Shayla. The snaky bracelet.
What followed was a war unseen.
I'm being seduced right now. So much fire imagery in this.
One that could never be put to song. A purge without grace or honor. The tyranny of Messmer's flame.
So why is it tyranny? Because they're betraying like the old crucible? Is that why? Yeah, this. And like, when do we see a long cape like that? Ever. Ever. Maybe nowhere. Messmer's doing Marika's dirty work and she's hiding it from the Golden Order. Yeah. Tyranny because they're on this, these are the sins of the Golden Order. 100%, yeah. The golden eyes, I think, are interesting. A lot of people say like dragon incantation stuff, but couldn't it also be frenzy? And the long nails. Look at his nails. He's frenzy because he's looking at you. Oh my god. This part is so cool. I say that every time it comes up. And this effect is so cool. It makes me think of Twilight Princess. I wonder if we'll go up in the tree at all. Want to check if you have a crush on Messmer? One.
And so kindly Miquella would abandon everything.
Wonder if this.
His gold
I wonder if the song in the background is in Latin and if it means anything.
and flesh. His blinding strength. Even his fate.
This is so crazy that they would just be like, "Yep, here you guys go." Here you guys go.
But we are not deterred.
Hell yeah, okay, so it's a good choice.
We choose to follow.
I wonder if these are anybody we know already. Their armors don't look that familiar. This sword kind of does. I don't know.
Will you walk with us?
Also, another cool thing about the logo is like it's the golden and then the shadow. Like it's literally what they talk about. Okay, final takeaways. What do you guys think? I'm excited. I think I honestly might stream this on release day. I cannot wait to be impaled by 18 inches of Messmer. I did a pre-order the collector's edition and I will show you guys when it comes. I think I have a really decent idea of what I think is happening, honestly. But I could be wrong, you know? Yeah, I think I might play the Friday of release and then wait until Monday to keep going because I don't usually stream weekends all the time. I don't know. I'll play it by ear. It'll be the Friday of release or the Monday after for the first day. I'll look at it when it gets closer, but that's my plan is to do my original save file and then to immediately. And then I also have my level 1 character that I will 100% be going through the DLC with, like probably right after. YouTube, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Guys, 07's to YouTube. We're going to play Elden Ring on stream, as you probably gathered. This game is going to be probably really good.